Welcome to another episode of Game Time. This week we are at Rio Rancho High School to talk with the state champs, the Rio Rancho Rams. We just finished up the State Spirit Championships, and this past weekend the Rams walked off the mat with the Class 5A cheer trophy. And we're here with head coach Wendy Lopez. Congratulations.
Thank you so very much.
What was it like when they called out your name once again, Rio Rancho High School? Everyone comes running out of the stands. What was the experience like?
It's actually a big experience. I mean, to hear that and just to know that all their hard work had paid off. So the excitement, the nerves, everything just came to a point, and you just run down, hope you get down there fast enough with not tripping, you know, and just so excited and just a sigh of relief, but just such an exciting moment for these kids. So.
This program also won the state title, the Blue Trophy right behind me, in 2019 as well. How is this year different than that one in 2019?
You know, I can tell you what's the same is the respect they have for each other and the commitment and the hard work. Because I think from the beginning, the groundwork of these teams really matters. So are they in it together? Are they in it for individual purposes? And so they just have to work together. So I really feel that is what puts them in the same category as state champions, because ultimately the goal is to win. But they both can say they've worked just as hard and have earned and deserved this win, absolutely.
Well, they must have worked really hard to not only earn this one, but you competed nationally earlier this year and took third place nationally. What was that experience like in Florida?
Yeah, so Florida is just a whole nother ball game. It's huge. You know, there's thousands and thousands of athletes and teams, and so to be ranked, you know, you take 20 teams in the semis to go to the top 10 in the finals. So that moment, to hear your name called as the top 10 is just such an amazing feeling. And then for them to start calling all the order and the placements in 7th, 6th, 5th, and then to hear we're third, top 3 in the nation, there's no feeling like it. So.
For those who aren't familiar, what goes into building a state championship program, one that's third in the country? What goes into it? How much time, preparation?
So the girls work hard from the beginning. We do tryouts in May for the upcoming school year. And from that day, they're committed, they're dedicated. We cheer for pretty much every other sport in the school. And so on top of that and grades and making sure they're keeping on top of everything else, they're practicing 5 days a week and just really striving to better their skills and unite as a team. And so it takes a lot of practice, a lot of time and energy, and they don't really have a life. They cheers their life, you know, and so now they're all excited to go have a little bit of downtime and leave school when it ends at the end of the day, you know. So, but it does take a lot of time and energy. And
as a coach, how do you determine the choreography, the music for the presentations at state? How do you decide all that?
Well, I'm very proud to say that I actually, myself and my assistant coach, we do all the choreography. Everything is, stuff that I envision and I think about, and my assistant coach definitely is a big help with that. And we just put our minds together and we choreograph, and we doing this for so long, I know what works, and as things change, I try to adjust with times and say, okay, this will work and this won't work, and yeah, we just music. It's just kind of putting together current, relevant music that's exciting and up tempo, and will give them the energy during the routine to give it all they got. So,
well, you obviously know what you're doing, because looking in the rafters here at the high school, the cheer team has the second most state titles here at Rio Rancho High School than any other program.
Yes.
What sort of pride does that give you, and what goes through your mind when you see something like that?
You know, I look at that banner all the time, and I take such pride in it, because I really love what I do, you know, and we joke that I'm one of the older coaches in the community, and so I'm like, but I just really enjoy it. I love getting to know these athletes. They become a part of my life, and so that is just a symbol of my commitment to them and their commitment to me. And yeah, I take such pride in bringing that to Rio Rancho High School and giving that to these kids in our school.
So you won another blue trophy.
Yes, sir.
These ladies performed outstanding. What's next?
So, well, they'll all go get their nails done. And just, right now it's just rest time for everybody. And, we'll meet a couple times to finish up putting our equipment away and just kind of take it easy. We have our end of the year banquet coming up, and then the celebration to celebrate their accolades and all 3 teams in the program. And then tryouts will be in May for the upcoming school year.
Are you already working on what you're building for next year?
Yeah, I'm always thinking about it, and I always look forward to it because I know we have so much to offer these kids, and I just love our program to just blossom and grow. And I think these kids are a good example of what we can offer and what we can do for our students here. And so I look forward to it every year. So I'm sad this year has come to an end. It's so crazy to think, but I'm excited for what the future holds for the returners and any new ones wanting to come on.
All right, well, congratulations
so
on
much.
another blue trophy, and congratulations, ladies, on a job well done.
Thank you so
We'll
much.
be back with more Game Time after this.
The New Mexico Activities Association is excited to announce the NMAA 24/7 mobile app. Whether you're a student, coach, parent, or player, you can have the power of the NMAA right in the palm of your hand. Find scores and schedules, follow your favorite teams, receive special offers from NMAA sponsors, get state championship information, highlights, features, and much more. Download the free NMAA 24/7 mobile app in the App Store or Google Play. Get it now.
Are you living the life of an athlete? The New Mexico Activities Association brings you Life of an Athlete, a resource for students, educators, and parents to understand the challenges students face. Athletes, did you know one night of drinking will negatively affect your athletic performance for 2 weeks? Or that athletes who drink and do drugs are twice as likely to get injured? Alcohol's effects can reduce a high school athlete's potential by as much as 20 to 30%. Are you living the life of an athlete? Log on to lifeofanathlete.com to find out today.
Do you love sports? Do you want a front row seat for exciting high school sports action in New Mexico? If the answer is yes to either of those questions, then becoming an interscholastic sports official may be right for you. The New Mexico Officials Association is looking for individuals age 15 years or older to serve as officials in 10 different sports. No experience is necessary and training is provided. If you're interested, call 505-923-3110. That's 505-923-3110. Or go to the website nmact.org and click on the Officials tab.
Hi, I'm Lauren Ryder from Rio Rancho High School. Welcome back to Game Time.
Welcome back to Game Time from Rio Rancho High School. You know, the Rams weren't the only team to walk off the blue mat or the pit floor with the blue trophy this past weekend. Let's take a look at some of the other winners from the State Spirit Championships. Congratulations to all the winners this past weekend. Switching gears, esports is one of the fastest growing activities in the nation. New Mexico has been competing in esports for a couple years now, and this past year there were 2 new games added to the lineup: Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and another game involving Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, and some fast wheels.
Esports is growing each year, and so is the list of titles to play. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is one of 2 new games to the esports lineup in New Mexico. It's Nintendo's most popular racing game.
For me personally, I played it a lot when I was younger on just the Wii. So it's really nostalgic for me, and I've been playing it my whole life, and I'm sure that's what a lot of other students like too.
My first game was on the Wii, and it was Mario Kart Wii.
Teams of 4 players take control of their favorite Nintendo character, and everybody has a favorite.
Dry bones.
Orange Shy Guy.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Luigi fan.
Players then customize their kart before hitting the road.
The main goal of the game is to be the fastest, as any race game. But there's a lot of things that you have to take into account with the karts that you use. So it's important to pay attention to, the traction and the handling of your kart and your wheels and whatnot.
Schools go head-to-head on a randomized track with all different twists and turns and face off in 3 rounds of 6 races. Each player on a team receives points based on how they place in each race, and the team with the most points after 6 races wins the round. The first team to win 2 rounds wins the match.
40-22, that's not bad.
It takes critical thinking and fast reflexes.
It does take a lot of skill to become a good Mario Kart player.
I like connecting with my friends here. It's really fun.
You can make a lot of new friends. I know I've met so many new people just from, stepping in here. I'm planning on getting a varsity jacket and a letter jacket. So it's really cool. I didn't know I would have that opportunity, but it's exciting.
The esports coach said that we could compete here, and I was like, wow, that could be really cool. It's like actual sports. So I thought maybe I could get a Letterman jacket here, and I was like, wow, I actually can.
I'm already at the turn. Where you at, man?
Esports requires communication, teamwork, and creativity. The same qualities needed if you're on a field or a court. This competition just happens to take place in a classroom on a computer.
Some people get scholarships for just playing video games, for just doing esports. It brings me back to those people who are just saying video games you're not going to get anywhere in life, and look at it now.
The esports championships will take place in April. That's going to do it for this episode. We will be off for spring break, but we'll be back to talk spring sports for the remaining 2 months of the school year. We'll see you next time on Game Time.